Oh, elf. He's the elf. Mage fighter. Mage.
You need another. Well, it's a quick answer.
Hey, pass the clerics down to her. She wants to look at
They shouldn't just
Is that what you said?
They do. Okay, I just can't pass up a name like a Monday.
It's the same as the login.
Sorry. It's all right. I guess I should pick out a manager.
Yes. Authentic miniature, metal miniature.
It's in there.
I don't eat them.
Well, not for eating, they're for.
This better be very entertaining because you're up right in here.
Oh, it's not.
Just keep going.
Just keep going.
There's like pads and paper.
Are there two cameras in here?
One's for recording.
Okay, so I have one
for
sheet.
I shall be Mulgar.
The recording one will only be in here for like an hour.
In that case, I shall be Mulgara.
There you go. Very good.
So anyone need to look at clerics?
And Sean's the only person that has a pick. We have one cleric, 3 fighters, fighter mage, a mage, and a thief. And you draw.
Yeah, cleric,
you have
Sean.
crappy
You can
constitution.
do it.
So draw 1 success at -1. You always be at least 1. So you may be in the back of the
I got the ninja. Oh yeah.
So you got 3. So you'll have the
Like a Monday.
in your second level.
Armando.
The ninja.
And you can change that now.
Stealth and secrecy.
Okay.
Did you roll your hit points?
Yeah,
Okay.
PT.
Well, you have some good fighters. She had 20 hit points, 18, so and 15. You have
Someone take that halfling fight? Halfling fight.
Good shot, Drew. Oh, wait, it would be halfling. Oh, well, halfling. So
Well, for those 6 points, man.
Races class, yeah.
1d4.
Yeah.
Alright.
Although I did make a halfling thief, but I based it on the we used to use halfling thieves when we played DX.
Oh, okay.
Because everybody wanted to play a thief and play halfling. So okay, just make it a thief.
Alright. Roll.
You got these skills.
I got +1.
Did you roll for your hit points, Jim?
No.
3.
It'll be a number. It'll be something plus.
7+.
Okay.
Who needs a mage that's only mage?
6-sided.
1d6 +1.
Yeah. So 1d6 plus 1. Add that to the 7.
Okay.
2.
3 plus 1, 3, so you got 10.
Okay.
Now remember, elves and VX are a little different than ADD dwarves. They have they're not
They switch on.
they're immune to paralyzation. I think in VX.
Yes,
You
they
should
are.
say that in your
Yeah,
special.
it's on the back.
I know you know this. By the way, I want to just ask: has anybody here not played D1 before? I know Glenn has,
Yes.
and Dennis, and
There it
Liz.
is.
Okay, Joe, you've never played it. Sean, have you ever played it?
No. It's been a year.
No.
Never.
Jim?
30 years ago.
Okay, good. That's what I love to hear. I love it when people haven't played because it's just such a classic, iconic dungeon.
I don't even own it. Except through.
We started a new campaign and I usually
Except for the B1 vendor.
Did you roll for hit points then?
Yes, I have total
Okay,
8.
I rolled.
Thanks
I'm
to the
total
podcast,
9. Like a Monday.
Okay.
This place somewhere.
Oh,
What did you choose, Sean?
that's right.
Lost you the thief.
Okay, 2
I got
thieves. You
5
have 2
hit points.
thieves. Okay, hand me everybody else then. And go ahead and make sure you
Can we
pick
get
out your
there?
miniatures. We're moving along.
So we only have one cleric?
1 pick or 2?
1 cleric, 2 mages, 2 thieves, and 3 fighters. But you won't. But hopefully, you won't.
Oh, he'll whittle
The
those.
thieves won't need healing though. Just go down one hit.
And your cleric is pretty whippy as far as hit points go, so I suggest you
You big tough
treat
fighters
her
better,
very kindly.
All around her. Okay, so let me go on my
This'll
little
do.
spiel here. This is one of the best known and beloved adventures in the history of the game. I've run it more times than any adventure in my life. It was my first ever adventure 30 years ago. It's my favorite adventure ever written because one of the things that was interesting about it was you filled in the monsters and treasures. So it's incredibly adaptable. You can do all kinds of things with it. And so over the years, I developed different themes for the dungeon because I would run it so often, I'd get bored of running the same way, so I did develop different themes. So what I'm allowing you to do is I have complete adventures. Most of the things are the same, but sometimes the bad guys will be different, treasures will be different, rooms will be different. So we had one adventure that was the Necromancer. They chose it 2 years in a row, so I've retired the adventure. The 3 adventures I have, and all you'll know is the name: Quasqueton, the Orc Bandit Lair; Quasqueton, the Abandoned Fortress; Quasqueton, Rescue the Villagers, or Escape from Quasqueton. So I'm gonna let y'all choose whichever adventure that you would like to run based on
I'm
your
over
character.
escape. Escape sounds pretty good.
I was thinking either Escape or the Abandoned Fortress would sound pretty
I
neat.
like the abandoned.
I will throw one thing out there. Escape is the hardest scenario of all the ones I've written.
Are we adventurers or are we sheep?
I'm trying to let people know because some people, let's just say that something happens, you're like, oh crap. So if you want to challenge,
So escape starts with, you don't have any equipment.
I can't tell you.
Yeah. Just watch the Expendables, guys, I'm sorry.
You ever read Treasure Hunt?
Did everybody get a figure, a miniature?
Figure. Weird figures.
Okay,
All right.
do you want to leave this one here just to hold the map thing
Yeah, if
down?
you want to, if you think that'd be a good
I
thing,
mean,
great.
we gotta hold it down
Yeah.
somehow.
I'll be walking around a lot too.
Yeah, we,
You want to move it up this way a little bit towards John, just a little bit? Yeah. I mean, a lot of this we probably won't cover, because we only have a few hours. I mean, this dungeon can take hours and days to run.
I'm also inclined to the orc layer thing too.
Okay, so we have lots of different votes here. Okay, so Dennis said escape, there's one for escape. Any others for escape from Quasqueton?
I'll do it, escape or player, either one.
Okay. Doesn't matter to you?
I'm torn between Escape or Abandoned.
Okay.
Abandoned or orc layer.
Abandoned or
Let's choose abandoned. Sounds like abandoned has the
Abandoned.
I'm not
Safer.
Now, we'll say abandoned is the most traditional crawl of all the Quasqueton crawls.
I'm not fond of running around with one.
Abandoned sounds good.
I won't tell you
It's
the thing about escape. You may have to just take another year, so I won't tell you what the ecos are. Oh, there's Matt.
I'm here.
We forgot all about you, dude. Let me just let you know that here's the party makeup so far, Matt. We have 3 fighters, 2 mages, 2 thieves, and 1 cleric.
We need another cleric.
they're nice, but they're
Cleric.
Are you interested in a
you
cleric?
can't stand off the flash.
What kind of cleric or what character are you looking at?
What have you got left?
We've got
But once
every
you
class.
get done with it,
We've got
you got a
ranger
ranger
class.
class.
So I'm just telling you what the makeup party is. We're gonna have 3 fighters, 2 mages, 2 thieves.
All right, I'll take a cleric.
Okay, here's
There's a store in Lubbock.
She can take a slap too.
As long as it's not a
Yeah, that one by, I think it's living them.
Okay,
There were 2 game stores right across.
Those clerics?
yeah, those are 3
Okay, pick one of those.
The 3 clerics, Mulder and Curly.
And we'll get you a miniature.
Are you from Lubbock?
But we don't have a game store.
Okay, so we're doing a Quasqueton the Abandoned Fortress. We've chosen our characters. We roll for hit points. This is the fun part. We get to roll for a random item. Everybody gets a random item that's not
I forgot about
traditional
that.
type item.
I was like,
Thank you, thank you.
Also, I'm sorry, let me do something else here too. All the spellcasters, I have a cheat sheet for the spellcasters here.
I got my book.
Magic users and elves, well, I've changed a few of the spells. And I'll explain the changes too, those are for you too. And then here's the cleric spell sheet. So I've kind of added a couple of my little changes here. In my campaigns, light cannot be cast on an opponent's eyes. However, it has to be cast on unliving flesh. Alternatives, you can cast it on their helmet, and it acts like a flashlight and like flashes their eyes and can blind them, but it can't be actually cast on their optical nerves. So it's not quite as good as attack spells it would be. Protection from evil in my campaign is instead it's called protection from enemies. It's actually better. It protects against anything attacking you, not just evil or good. So it's basically just a generic spell protection from enemies, but it does the same thing. Here's your cheat sheet.
You're gonna be a cleric too?
you got 2 clerics.
Yeah, Matt, you're gonna be a cleric?
Yes.
So he needs to cheat sheet with the clerics
Okay.
too.
Okay, here are
Every missile automatically hits.
cleric figures. Any that works for you?
I'm down with that.
Okay,
That works.
sure. Okay, he's got his figure now, Mike. Does somebody else need a character, a little miniature?
I think everybody's got one now.
Okay, good.
Okay. Okay, so we're Matt, you roll for your hit points on there. When it says hit points on the sheet, it'll have a number, it's actually second level. So it says something plus whatever, and there should be something above that, that's the die roll.
I've got 1d6 plus 2, and somebody's
Yeah,
already
but your
written.
constitution's hot, so you got 1d6 plus 2, whatever that number is in the little shield.
So roll a 6.
Exactly.
We do not want the cleric dying.
Unfortunately, Liz has a very fragile cleric, but you got some good fighters.
Yeah, Mike and Joe know how I roll, so we're in trouble.
Oh, no.
That's why I was happy to see
Oh,
that.
yeah.
I was happy to see that.
I've got a cleric with mage
Two.
type.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
yeah, you had 2, so you'll be
I rolled a 1, so you still got more than me.
So that's 2 times 4.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Plus,
but he-
plus whatever was added, yeah, add 4 to whatever there. Okay, we'll start with Chris. Everybody's gonna roll a die 100. This is just a random crazy item you have. If you do something weird or crazy with it, it's, last year we had a guy that got something weird and he actually won a combat with it. Sometimes it's just so dumb that you'll never use it. But I think people get the random item and just throw it away. So we'll see.
Is there a 1 to wonder?
Not anything that good. There's some are better than others. Some are goofballs. So, Chris, why don't you go ahead and roll percentage dice?
Okay, 51.
Anyway.
Thank you, sir.
Chris, your fighter has
Come on.
a holy symbol, even though you're not a cleric.
I'll still trade you.
Go ahead and roll, Glenn. Percentage
But she
dice.
already has a holy symbol.
Right.
now, like-
32.
32. Okay. You have a tough leather sack. Go ahead and write that up. You do that and write that up.
And you write this down and you give it back, right?
No, I mean, you can keep it right now just to remind you something, or you write down and give it back. Okay, Jim? 21. You have a 5-gallon cask of ale.
Oh, trade it.
You love it.
Matt, go ahead and roll percentage
That's a lot
dice.
of freaking ale, man.
98.
You said your courage.
You got the plague.
One of them is a cold.
Oh,
Nice.
You have a silver crossbow bolt. That's all you have. There's the damage on it.
Sweet.
Okay.
I don't know if anybody has a crossbow, but you've got a silver crossbow bolt.
Blue. Got 36.
Okay? Which you can't use, so you might want to trade somebody else or keep
I
it.
have got a crossbow.
Ooh, there you go.
You have a bundle of letters to be delivered.
I've seen that one before.
What the?
Okay, next.
Alright, 41.
41. You have a bestiary. This allows you to ask the DM about any creature encountered during the game. So if you run into a creature that's non-standard, or even if one is standard, I really don't like you to look through the books during the game if you want it, but you're allowed to ask me about it because you have the bestiary. You can look up monsters.
And put on a ninja.
Sean?
Ninja D. 95.
You have a small bag of uncut semi-precious stones. Roll 2 6-sided die.
Awesome. Nice. Why don't you roll a 12?
1 and 4.
Okay. You have 5 of them. They're worth 5 gold pieces apiece. So add that to your treasure. That's going to help you out when you roll for gold.
42. You
have a belt bandolier that can hold up to 12 daggers, but it's empty right now.
Nice.
Okay, and Liz.
Black is high. 88.
I have to tell you, it's so distracting. It smells so good.
You got those
88.
Wow.
You have a set of 4 wooden stakes and a wooden mallet. And there's a thing there that says for killing vampires.
Foreshadowing.
Vampire kid.
Your second level one. Hopefully you were
Well, we got Mr. Negative Bad Luck over here. We're going to an abandoned fortress. And she's
Okay,
got a
now we're gonna roll for gold. This is your random time. We'll roll for gold. Everybody roll 3 6-sided die times 10. So anywhere from 30 to 60 gold pieces. Just go ahead and write that down.
Oh, man. 3 6 times 3 6
150.
5,
50.
4. Oh, that's pretty good.
36 times 10, you said?
Yeah. So I actually can get up to 180. I'm sorry. Anywhere from 30 to 180.
50 gold.
So 140, yeah, not bad.
Might help the fires. It may.
110.
3d6.
And what is this for?
Yeah, 3 die 6 times 10.
Not a very successful feat.
None of gold to write.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got these tools already.
You got armor? Oh, you're dead.
160.
Does everybody roll for the gold?
You got 160?
Yep.
Oh, man.
This guy's rolling my hit, you know.
Is it
Now,
good?
I will tell you something too.
Screw it, man.
I said you can use your characters in the RPG society, so you might want to. You don't necessarily have to spend on your own, but you might as well spend as much as you can to help you succeed in the adventure. Because if if you're holding back something,
There's no
and
good
something bad
reason.
happens to you, they can help you. All right. Next is we're going to roll for rumor. Everybody's going to get a random rumor about this, the abandoned Quasqueton, the abandoned fort.
Which
I
may
smell, I
not
know
be
that.
Before we do that, I'm going to tell you the history that you know, and then we'll read the rumor. Okay, so here's what you know. The Great Dungeon Quasqueton has been locked up for 50 years. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 9. And your father, what's your character's name?
I'm Shabatham.
Shabatham, okay. Your father was the last surviving member of Rogan and Zelgar's personal guard, and he's now on his deathbed. Since you are the last living relative, he has bequeathed you the key that he himself used to lock up the iron door of Quasqueton after it became apparent that his masters were not going to return. Your father's memory is not good, but he has long told tales of the halls of what could be found there. Remembering the barbarian invasion, your father talks haltingly of that day 50 years ago when his masters told everyone there, including your father, they would take their troops and return when the invasion was halted. After Rogan and Zelgar left with their troops, your father and a score of others continued to keep the place up and continued to work in the unfinished cabins below. However, as days turned into weeks and turned into months, slowly the servitors began to leave the place when their masters never returned. Finally, after long deliberation, your father and a few other royalists also left, your father locking the large iron door behind as he reluctantly sealed up the hidden entrance to Quasqueton. Now, with your father's blessing, you and your compatriots have been given directions to the fortress and a map, as well as the key to the front door. Your father gave you that. He had the map. Here's the map. And he gives you the key. For 5 decades, no human has stepped forth into Quasqueton. You and your friends are eager to discover what treasures and dangers may be found in the lost fortress of Quasqueton. Okay. So apparently, nobody's been there for 50 years. It's been banned. You get the key. Go ahead and roll a 20-sided die. Chris, we'll start with you again. These are the rumors you've heard about this over the years.
I roll an 8.
You've heard the builders of Quasqueton were Zelgar and Rogan, a powerful mage and fighter who disappeared many decades ago. Glenn?
D20, right?
Yeah.
Fine.
The complex had a rear exit which was hidden or secret and well hidden.
Also 5.
You heard the same word. The complex had a rear exit which is secret and well hidden.
You got that on your system now.
10. Several followers of Rogan and Zelgar stayed behind even after the doors were locked behind them.
6.
The lower level was known to have a tribe of troglodytes living there.
Ooh, those are nasty.
They've been sitting there for 50 years.
Lower level?
By the way, some of these might not be true. You just heard this.
That's a lot of troglodytes stink.
Well, they both heard the same
No.
number, so it must be true.
Okay, what would you get? What'd you roll?
3.
The lizard notes.
Rogan had a gem as big as a man's fist and kept hidden in his personal quarters. Josh,
Dude.
16.
Rogan's magical longsword is said to be hidden somewhere within the complex.
See, the sword's got your name on it.
Rogan?
Zelgar had a wizard's
This is brother
workshop.
Rogaine.
Oh, this is a Jessica.
Oh,
If
Jessica.
anybody needs anything to eat or drink, she will take your order if
I'll
you
be
want
here for
anything.
you, okay?
Appreciate it.
I'll be back in a little bit for y'all.
Thanks, Jessica.
I want to order those.
Dance team's not a big deal, but really.
Zelgar had a wizard's workshop in the stronghold where he worked on dangerous magic.
Dangerous magic?
There's no other.
5.
Go ahead and roll again. Go ahead and
I
roll
was
again.
gonna say, it
You only
must
roll
be
it
true,
twice.
3 of us are the same. 6.
Roll that again. That was also no.
Come on now.
You talked to a lot of people.
Apparently so. 2.
You still keep going. Keep going. You talked to all the same people.
18.
Okay. Zelgar and Rogan were said to worship dark gods. A temple is on the lower level. So that's what you know about the complex. All right. Got through all the intros there. Everybody's got their gun. Okay. What you can do now is you're going to go to the dungeon. But first, the village has 4 different stops you can do. There's an inn and cabin called Ego's Rest. You can spend the night here. You can hire man-at-arms. You can buy drinks to get other rivers. There's a priest, Father Mulgar, lives in town. Must be your relative age, you're Mulgar, right? He can heal you. You can buy potions and scrolls there. There's an apothecary, practically hooded one. These are all names for the D1 also. You can buy potions and scrolls from him and have items identified, so if you come back to the city. And, of course, there's a general store, Dreb's place, and that's where you can buy your supplies, armor, and weapons. Now, you can choose what order to go in these places and visit them, and you'll all be able to go there and buy something. So what place would you like to go to first?
Go to the inn last and spend the night.
Well, that's only if you come back into town. Don't worry about that. Although if you want to go there and try to hire man-at-arms, you'll have to do that also.
I actually need to go all 4 places.
I would say honestly, there's probably match man-at-arms. You've got a pretty good. You've got 9 characters.
Yeah, like a
You're probably doing okay. Man-at-arms. I mean, usually that's if you run it and they maybe only have 5 people.
Let's go to the counter.
Why?
Check out the Rally Comics first.
Healing potions, hello.
I think
You want to go by the priest then first?
therapy.
Okay.
Yes.
You go into Father Mulgar's place. He tells you that these are the spells he can cast daily. He's a 7th level priest. He can cast Cure Light Wounds, Detect Magic, Know Alignment, Speak with Animal, Cure Disease, Remove Curse, Cure Serious Wounds, and Raise Dead. However, he charges 100 gold pieces per spell level to cast. Clerics are half price though.
So are midgets.
Here's what he has for stuff. He'll sell vials of holy water for 25 gold pieces, potions of healing for 100 gold pieces. He only has 10, and a scroll with. He has scrolls of Cure Light Wounds, Detect Magic, Light, Protection from Enemies, and Remove Fear, which are 100 gold pieces each.
So you said we were going to go to there's a mage too to go to.
Yeah, there's an apothecary also, but you're going to go to the priest first. So, does anybody want to purchase anything from him?
So is it half price for the clerics to purchase?
No, it's just if he casts a spell for you, it's half price. It's only a
okay.
spell. But the items, the holy water is 25 gold pieces, potions of healing 100, or that scroll.
I'd like to buy 2 vials of holy water.
Okay, so 50 gold pieces, just scratch it off. Anybody else?
I'd like to
See,
go
now she's going to last longer. She's got the good shoes on.
I'd like to buy a potion of healing, please.
Okay.
And that's 1d8?
No, actually in BX it cures 1 die 6 plus 1. Do the same
Okay.
in BX.
Okay.
Can I
One
come
potion
back?
of
Okay,
healing.
so that's not leaves 9 left. That's when he got 1 there. Anybody?
Take a healing potion.
Okay, 100 gold pieces. Scratch that off. Remember, you gotta watch your funds too. 'cause
So now I have 40 gold pieces left.
1 vial of holy water.
Okay, so there's 25. Yep. He's got quite a few miles. Anybody else want to buy anything?
Not yet. Do we have to buy rations and stuff like that?
Yes. I mean, you don't have to. I mean, you're just really hungry, but you know. And remember, and this is old school D&D. Rations can be used for other things than just filling your stuff in your face. So. All right, is everybody through? Are we through with the priest? Do we move on to either? You want to go to the apothecary or the general store next?
Apothecary.
Okay, Bob.
I thought we were there.
No, that was the
priest.
Okay, he's got potions and scrolls. Now, what I do is I'm gonna roll random on here to see what happens with potions he happens to have. He only has 6, so let's see. He has. Oh wait, 10 seconds. Sorry.
So what are my chances of a pickpocket? I got the money.
He's got covered.
This would make my selection.
Bless you.
All right. He tells you that he has 2 clear audience potions, which allows you to hear within 60 feet through walls. He's got 1 clairvoyance potion, which allows you to see. He's got a speed potion, and he's got a treasure finding potion, and he's got an invisibility potion.
How much of that?
They are 100 gold pieces apiece.
I will
He
offer-
also tells you that if you come back with potions from the Quasqueton, he'll trade you 2 for 1. So if you come back with potions, he'll trade you 2 for any one of his potions. And he also tells you you can identify magic items, including potions for 25 gold pieces.
With 14 charisma,
I would like to offer him a 5-gallon cask of very fine ale with an invisibility potion.
He thinks that's a great deal because that's a dang lot of ale. So he gives you the potion for that.
Your backpack just got a lot lighter.
Yes, no. He thinks that's a great deal. Proceeds to start drinking it immediately. Anybody else want to get into the potions? We still have speed, treasure finding, 2 clairaudience, and clairvoyance. Anybody want anything else?
And how much is the speed potion?
They're all 100 gold pieces.
I'll give somebody my 40 gold pieces to, if they've got 60 to buy a speed potion or something like that. You want to do that, Sean?
sure, I got 60 GP.
All right, now, what kind of character are you? You're a thief?
Yeah, that's
I mean, is that like the equivalent of haste?
I I'll tell you what it does in BX here in 1 second.
Does anybody need some cash to get?
Jim, here's your description of what the Invisibility does.
Nice.
I just have those because it does different in different versions. That's what it does.
Alan,
Speed, you can move twice as fast, have double normal attacks and actions. Spellcaster cannot cast 2 spells and may cast a spell completely under action. It lasts 7 to 12 turns. It's a long time.
That's the boss battle for the
That's pretty good potion.
that's pretty intense.
You said he started
I'll give you 40
drinking.
gold pieces,
If
you
we
buy a
wait for
speed
him to
potion?
drink more,
Yeah, I
would
think
we
the
be
fight is
able to
probably
hack him
because
down?
the
It's possible. Yeah, how long would you, maybe he drinks
I'm a
all the
fighter.
time. Maybe obviously 60 GP. May take him a while to get that.
Mike, he's giving me 60 GP. I'm using my last 40 GP to do a speed potion. You
Okay.
allow that?
Sure, you can trade among yourselves. You're all going into this together, so.
Did
Okay.
somebody take him?
So you're gonna get the speed potion?
Yeah.
Okay. So what we have left is a treasure finding, 2 clairaudience, and a clairvoyance. Is anybody interested in those? All right. So you move on to the general store. You can buy supplies, armor, and weapons here. The guy also has a guard dog and a mule.
Oh, yeah, food.
He also has he has 2 what he calls adventure packs. There's a pack 1 and a pack 2. Now I did something smart this year I've never done before, so you don't have to be writing all the time. I've done this pack 1 and pack 2. I'm gonna hand out these sheets and they have all the oops, I got a fun version.
What do they cost?
Here, all the costs are here. I think I printed out quite a bit. Just go ahead and pass these around. All the costs around here. Just buy what you need up to the gold you have, or you can save some gold. But here, I got 4 of them.
And that's,
Is it the same as in this book?
Yeah, pretty much.
what's an
Snack
adventure?
box.
Adventure pack. Okay, yeah.
Adventure packs are on there, kids. I'll just throw the pack 2 has it's a backpack, 2 large sacks, 6 torches, 3 oil flasks, a tinder box, 10-foot pole, 50-foot rope, water skin, rashes, and mirror. Pack 1 has a backpack, large sack, a lantern, 2 oil flasks, tinder box, 12 iron spikes, and a small hammer, water skin, rashes, and 3 pieces of chalk. And those cost how much, Chris? 30 gold pieces each. Yeah, those are $30.
I'll take one of each.
2 packs?
Actually, I can like buy a pack and then add something for the a la
Yeah.
carte list, right?
As long, I mean, you can spend up to whatever gold you have, or you can save gold for later, or whatever you want to do. Now remember also, there's you might want to, if you want to get better armor, if you have chainmail, the only better armor is plate, and that's 60, so I don't know if y'all have a lot of extra
I
gold.
could cover that, but I'm not gonna do it.
How does armor affect spellcasting?
Elves in BX, if I remember correctly, can only wear leather. Am I right?
I thought elves could.
And then Elven chainmail, I'm not sure. We'll look at it real quick. That's actually something I don't remember. I want to throw this out there too. Thank you for being so patient with me. I actually have not run a BX game in probably about 8 months. So hopefully I won't embarrass myself too much, but I run this quite a bit. Hopefully that won't be an issue.
All right, I'm gonna get pack
Maybe
number
I'm
one.
gonna get away with something. I'm looking at her elves, we'll see.
Pack one plus.
Doesn't say, does it?
They may use shields and can wear any type of armor and may
Okay.
fight with any type of weapon.
Okay, that's why they're so kick-ass in BX.
I asked the general store owner if he would be interested in trading a holy symbol for some supplies.
He says he doesn't have any use for that. You need to trade that as a priest.
Okay.
He doesn't know. He wouldn't have anything to do with that.
No problem.
We'll go ahead and buy the adventure pack number 1.
Okay, 30 gold pieces.
30 gold. I'm already done.
And I would also like to buy.
Anybody else need to see this?
Okay.
Let me know when you're done.
See that?
The mace is 5 gold pieces. And the thief is 1 die 6 damage. Just-
Can I peruse the mail just to see if anything jumps out at me? Or I can
Where's what?
my bundle of letters to be delivered.
Oh, okay. You look through that and you see, you just happen to notice that one of the names on there, most of the letters are addressed to the guy at the Drell, the guy that runs the general store.
Oh, I'll deliver the mail.
He's like really excited. He's like, oh wait, no way! I've been looking for these letters a long time. I appreciate it. Where'd you get these from?
Maybe in a brothel, but probably.
He's no, you're a mage or a thief?
Mage.
You're a mage. He's really, he said, I really appreciate it. I've been looking for this mail so long. What kind of weapons are you using? Just daggers?
Except daggers.
Okay. He says, I'll tell you what, I'll give you this and this might help you out. He gives you a silver dagger.
Oh, sweet.
Because I really appreciate this and I'll be looking for this. He goes, oh great, my mother-in-law died. Yes! Scoreboard.
Get the cask. Has anyone bought any of the adventure packs?
I bought number
I'm
one.
by number 2.
I buy number 1
Okay.
and adding 50 feet of rope.
Well, I have just enough money left over that if nobody else wants to do this, I will go ahead and buy the guard dog.
There's
No,
no
I got the
You
dog.
got the dog?
I got the dog.
Okay.
Mr. Dog Lover.
Well, in that case.
And I'm gonna talk to the guy and see if he wants to trade me for my belt bandolier that holds 12 daggers.
Daggers.
Can I bump?
What's your charisma?
Yeah. Go ahead.
It
I've
was
got 35
14.
Thanks.
Hello, sir.
And are you female or male?
I'm male.
I'd like to buy.
Because I don't want to be male.
He says, yeah, I'll give you, yeah, I guess I could use that. I'll give you, 4 gold pieces for it.
Oh, very nice, thank you.
Because I could probably sell that to some dumb thief who likes to carry dagger.
Thank you.
I'm sorry?
I'm trading in my pouch of stones and buying 5 GP off of him to buy adventure pack 2 if I may.
Okay, go ahead and give me your thing with your stones in. So he'll buy them from me, so he'll give you whatever how many you had, 5, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you get an extra 25 gold pieces there. 5.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then I spend it all on an adventure pack 2. I know.
You got an adventure pack too then? Here, hand this to him.
Is anybody short on gold that they
Thank
can
you.
buy their?
Can I have an adventure pack 2, please, sir?
Because I've got quite a bit extra.
I might need some. I got 4.
Okay.
Let's see. I've
I
got
got
a
30
long
left.
sword
And you said you wanted a dog,
and a
Glenn?
bow and arrows.
Go ahead and roll a 6-sided dice.
Damn it. Oh, 6, thank you.
Does anybody have
Uno.
silver weapons?
Oh,
You
wow.
got the
I've got the
crossbow?
crossbow bolt.
I got 6 silver bolts.
I have a dagger +1.
Okay.
I wonder what else I should
He goes, okay, Bonzo, come here. This mangy old mutt comes out. It's kind of limping. It looks like it's probably about 15 years old. And he goes, there you go. He's a good dog, though. He's a really good dog.
I had no problem with that except Bonzo?
He goes, well, you can rename him. He's deaf anyway.
What did I name him last year? I think it was, I don't remember.
Remember, Bonzo is deaf.
Well,
Yes,
that's what
yeah.
I asked. I don't think we've got past it.
I think you named him Bollock last time.
Bollocks! This is bollock too, well, he doesn't know.
He goes, oh, he'll answer you think he's deaf.
Just stick,
Have you seen a trailer to Kick-Ass 2?
no, there wasn't.
They're making a kick-ass.
Absolutely.
get.
Six
Shield,
carrying plays this military
thanks.
superhero who's torturing and captures our hero by having his dog come up and go plant right between his legs. And in the trailer, he's just in there laughing, going, yeah, that's right, you got a dog around. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, does anybody need to buy anything else? Matt, you still looking? Yeah.
I'm just getting
Okay,
short.
that's okay, I'll go over this then, okay.
I have the stereotypical 10-foot pole.
Awesome. The one last thing we'll go over, I have something called the bad crap chart. I don't like delays in games, or I don't like phone call. People get phone calls and walk up and leave. It's just basically keep everybody focused. I have a few pet peeves. Dice rolling off the table annoy me. Weird arguments about weird stuff. Now you can be funny with puns and laugh and joke, whatever, but arguing rules, things like that. If I consider that something's really annoying me, we're gonna roll the bad crap chart. It's kind of a joke. It's not. I'm actually not mad at you, but some of the results can actually be funny. It's just a way to keep the game moving. Like if y'all stop and you're arguing, and it turns into a 5-minute argument, you may have to roll the bad crap chart. So just to let you know. And by the way, every time I run the game, I have to roll the bad crap chart at least one time. So just to let you know, somebody will probably do something kooky. Does anybody need any more rule books? I do have a couple more here. Now, I'm using the one signed by Earl Oaks, which I will keep. And actually, Jim has 3 too, so we're styling. Jim and I are styling everybody here.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. Mike, the
Hey, what's
booze
up?
isn't in here.
That's okay, we just
Got a chair for the right here beside you.
Oh,
There you go.
how's it going?
Hey,
All
I was winning your Saturday battle cry.
And you're still.
I'm supposed to
Although
be
we
your
actually
Saturday.
have a dog now. So.
No, I don't.
Oh,
He's in
okay,
the
that's
program.
good. He's down.
He's been permanent
He's
6.
really old.
Is he going to try to start earlier, or is he going to stick with that slot?
I think he's.
But he can
gonna
still
sit
set up a
Yes, he
pitch
is.
round, and that's
He
that's
is.
all.
He's starting.
Okay, so we got everything.
So,
Matt, are you okay?
probably-
Good.
Okay. We got all the. Did we collect all the sheets?
I will be there.
All right.
Thanks for the
We're ready to roll, guys.
Do you have a dog miniature?
No, I had to.
Yes, actually I do.
I got stuff.
Oh, okay. So thanks for increasing.
I just got this.
I may have to have you every year. I forgot to back something. Actually, I have a dog.
You're hard to miss.
Even if-
I told him I'm gonna
This used to be old for the dog.
There's your dog.
Let's
I
see,
didn't get
let's
the
see all
mule,
the
I got the
managers.
dog.
You're gonna start out at the entrance of the Quasqueton.
They're testicular.
Joe, did you hand me a? Did y'all hand
Okay,
me
now
a?
you're the fighter?
I'm the fighter.
Okay, having a fighter and a dog right in front of you, is that a good idea or a bad idea? I don't want to, you know.
Just to let you know, another one of my pet peeves is I don't like people that don't set party order. If you just say we're going ahead, I'm just putting you in order and say you're just
No, no, no.
wandering
Fighter,
there.
put me up
So
for
as
the
long as you
fight,
put
I
your
got
order,
everything.
Where's your dwarf? Right here?
Me, yeah. that's good.
Okay, now,
If you put the
I have a
dwarf
torch
in
and a
front,
light and a
then
pole, so-
larger fighter could swing
Yeah, put the dog in front of me, it's probably more humane if he doesn't know what's
okay.
coming.
Where's your weak cleric?
This is my weak cleric.
We do not want to put you in the very
Yeah,
back.
by the way, feel free, I don't have anything back here that you can't
Okay,
see. so-
what is this?
It's a thief.
That's
It's
one
a
of the
thief?
thieves. Is there a half, is it a halfling thief?
No, it's just a ninja thief.
Okay, he's.
Okay, talk to me about this character.
What's his name? The thief's name?
A fighter?
Like a window.
Thief, okay. Got the thief second.
The ninja.
I give him the key to the
Cleric.
other guy with the dog up front.
Okay. It's your hand the key to.
So he gets the first guy can open it. Put it in
And,
the middle.
and what is this?
Yes, we'll have one.
An elf? You want him to be in the middle?
Yeah. No, it's a roll. Maybe trap works. I'm going to keep your eventually.
Let me talk to everybody, make sure we're good. This is his fighter with the dog in front.
Okay.
This is Jones'
Prego.
fighter, the dwarf. Here's another fighter. Here's your elf.
Fire rate.
And then we have, here's your two thieves. And this is the weak cleric. She's in the middle so we can protect her. And here is the stronger cleric at the holding at the rear. And what's your armor class? 4.
This is 9.
Oh, yours. You should be able to.
Yeah, 4.
4, which is pretty good. And then this is a magic user. So the magic user's in the middle, right next to the weak cleric.
By the way, the magic users have chosen their spells. Don't choose your spells. Yes.
Oh, no.
Okay, is everybody okay with that party order?
I'm cool.
The hell anyway.
Yeah, I think you just get one spell. I think you just get one spell.
Okay.
Maybe 2. No, it's 2. You get 2. You get 2. 2 first? Yeah, the spells you know are the spells on there. Those are the actual spells you know. So it doesn't have a spell.
Wow.
And Matt, you got the 60, right? What's it called? Is that the term?
We got a 60?
We got a. What do you call it when you got somebody's rear?
You got their 6.
You got their 6, not 60.
60's even better though.
Yeah, but
It's more powerful version of the 6.
I'm on your ass. Okay.
Okay, now I bought a healing potion. Do I get one of these cards that says healing?
No, it's because it just does 1d6 plus 1.
Okay.
Just let me know when you drink it and scratch it off.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you already started out. What are you doing?
I got 2 heals.
No, I started out
I
with
started-
ability, so I've got 3
Great.
potions.
Oh, you're doing okay.
I
I
started,
just don't want to mix them.
I
started with 2.
Don't start sucking them down.
I do have 2 healing potions. I do have 2 heal potions. Means I drink and the dog heals.
is the dog on a leash?
It's
no.
actually, even though it's old and decrepit and
Is it-
annoying, it's actually very well trained. It's doing whatever he tells it. The commands are on there. The commands.
Yeah,
it's
that's
actually listens to you, so it's really well trained. It's just really a miserable mutt. And he's just he's got like half an ear and he's kind of limping and every once in a while he stops and he's in the corner. I mean he's very incontinent, so he's kind of a lousy dog.
Is he half price?
No, he took it for full price. Thanks.
Yeah.
He took it for full price. So.
Look at the merchandise.
Yeah, I like the merchandise.
All right. You go to the door. Okay, so who? I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to use whose character?
That's me.
That's you.
That's the dog.
And then what's your character's name?
My name is
Lindor.
Lindor Balls.
Lindor and Craigo.
Prego.
Okay. You come to the door with the dog. You notice because the dog immediately starts sniffing and starts growling at the door. And
What's the matter,
when you go there
boy?
to put the key in, you notice it doesn't fit. It's like the key's on the door, but the door just pushes open. It goes,
Hey, there's something wrong with this key here.
and then you you look at it, you go, huh, and it looks like it's a really new key. It's not, this is not a 50-year-old key.
Okay, I'll take it back.
Oh, boy, we got something here.
The
I
dogs
don't
are
know.
sniffing,
We might be able to
sniffing, and
use
you
it
see
somewhere
some
else.
footsteps in the dust there.
Why don't you
Many
see
footsteps.
Bones?
Many
Why don't you
footsteps.
see?
All right,
Many footsteps in the
Elf,
dust.
you wanna look at those footsteps to see, aren't elves better at determining those kinds of?
Wait, you got a
creatures
monster
there?
book or something, can't you?
I believe the elf.
Can you
is
look at his
used as a
bestiary?
Jim, I almost rolled on the bad crap track. Just
I don't know what else was
close. That was almost a roll right there. Okay, so obviously it looks like somebody's beat you to it, and they perhaps had a real key because your key is not. It didn't work in the door. So the door just goes opens up and you see darkness within. Now I'm not really super strict about light sources. If you tell me, I assume that there's a lot of torches and lanterns here. You can go ahead and tell me you
I
have a
have a
light
torch.
source.
I have a
Yeah,
light source.
I'm assuming you do. The only time it really come into effect is if you send the demi-humans ahead, the whatever, and you have light source, obviously spoils their infravision. So that's the only time it's really going to come in handy. And I'll tell you periodically your torches burn out or your lanterns burn out. But I'm not really strict on that.
You might wick out of this.
All right. So what's y'all's next move?
So has the elf, do you mind looking at those footprints and seeing if you can determine what they are, or does the elves have any special
He's got
abilities?
It's old school D&D. Just tell me what you want to do, and whatever you want to do, we'll check it out.
Let's look at those footprints and see if we can figure what kind they are.
Well,
Are they humanoid or
my
they?
uncle was an elf ranger who gave me a few tips and tricks on how to look at these things. I'll at least be able to tell you what if they're demi-human or giant.
He gets down and looks at it. And he says they look like they're all human, and they're all heading one direction, which is inside.
As
It
in
looks like
days.
maybe there's like a dozen footprints. Where like big bunch of people went in.
Within a day or two.
Let's take a closer
Yes,
look at
very
this
recently.
key.
All right.
Give it my thief buddy and look at this key and think, does this look like this should go in this lock or some other?
You know, the key is very new. Once you look at it, you say this is not this is a fake key.
So this is the liquor cabinet key or something.
So,
Can I determine if the lock was picked or if the key was
are you a
used?
thief?
I am.
Okay. You look at it, and it was not picked. You can tell that somebody stuck it. It was really, really rusty. About somebody cleaned it up real good and stuck the key in and opened it. So somebody has the real key. That's not
Yeah,
y'all.
I know, sir.
And Dennis, you remember your father? He's been really not doing too good the last few years. His memory's kind of going, and then you kind of thinking like, anybody could come in his house and take that key. He used to tell stories about this and that. So you're not the only person he's talked this about. So you're thinking. He's not the only person that knew about this, and maybe somebody knew about the key, and so.
Competition.
We're not alone.
Well, the nice thing about footprints is if they run into a pit or something, we're gonna notice. Does that make sense?
That's a happy thought. You hang on for a second.
So with our lanterns, how far down the hall can we see?
Lanterns can,
60 feet?
60 feet.
And I've
So
got
we-
information, but the message.
I'm sorry.
this is the door?
Yeah, that was the door. You're all actually at that door.
Okay,
Sorry, go
all
ahead.
right, so you're moving.
That was actually the
Hope everybody didn't mind me moving your little figure
No,
here.
not at
That's
all.
good. You'll be considered party caller then. You're basically
I
the.
have a big mouth, that's what you're saying.
Can we make sure they can't, can we jimmy the door so we can get out if we need to?
Well, probably iron spikes would be the best way to do that. Probably
I can do
should
that. I've got spikes on the last one.
You want to go ahead and knock a couple of spikes in the door to jam it open? Okay.
Good
So,
job.
of course, it does make a little noise. Matt's character's he's going to hammer it in. So, a couple of spikes should also. What's your character's name, Matt? I forgot.
Nupo.
Nupo.
the Stinky with a charisma of 8.
Yeah, he's got a bad attitude, very bad attitude there. Yeah, Nupo's not happy about having to get down there and hammer that in.
Joan, do you mind taking a step forward and looking around the corner here? And make sure we don't have somebody pop out of these alcoves?
I will.
That's Craig going to do? That's what
Yeah,
he did?
And,
No, I took the dog down.
and the dog is here too.
The dog's growling as he goes in. His hair is bristling.
I'm gonna pull my long sword.
Well, mine too.
There could be only more.
We are wary of the alcoves.
And I can find traps. 1 to 2 on a D6. Is that something worth trying? See if there's a trap?
Yeah. Go ahead and do that. Just so you.
1.
Actually, I'm supposed to roll that for you.
Oh, sorry.
You get a premonition something's not right. And also around the corner here, you see 2 human-like forms come around. They've got like rotting flesh on them, like towards you.
Okay, cleric, show me.
Oh,
Hold
it's in the
something.
back.
Cleric recognizes it as zombies. The cleric's going to tell me
Rob's on?
Do we want to dash out and not fight these things in cramped quarters, or?
Well, they're already.
We wanna shove the cleric in front of this
Switch off
also.
baits and noise, they kind of like growl around the corner. Or they
Can
kind
I-
of walk around the corner.
Can I turn from this location, or do I need to get closer?
You can turn from there. You
Okay.
just have to forcefully present your holy symbol there.
Can I attempt to
Now you roll
turn?
2 6-sided
And we-
die, you have a
we
save roll
yell-
of 7 or better.
We yell
She's gonna try
zombies
prison.
and,
Her faith is not good enough.
And-
You roll two dice. So,
and we yell zombies.
Liz's cleric's
Flash.
back undead, and they just go.
Can I see them or no?
Yeah, you can see them. Everybody can see them. They just come
Go
out.
to the church with the
Now, the
donuts.
problem is that you might not be able to do anything from the back because there's a lot of people in the hallway here. So.
That's what he's.
Does anybody else want to do anything before they're basically right next to you, so we'll have combat
I
next
will
round.
wet my
Fire
pants
arrow.
inside of it.
Where's your character, Jim?
Second rank,
Right here?
the blonde guy.
The blonde here?
This guy right here?
Yep.
Yeah, that
Is that a human?
here.
Me,
Are you a dwarf or human?
I'm human.
You fire or you just gonna
I
end
can
up on the
end
back
this one and shoot over the doorstep.
You can try to do that. No, you can. You want to try to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm not big on hiding things from you. I'll let you know what the armor, but I won't let you know armor class until you engage an attack. So, but I'll let you know armor class. I don't care. I don't.
That's what they go for.
These are armor class 8. So your 2 hits are on the bottom there. Now, if you look on your sheets under strength, if there's a plus number there, that's your plus to hit and damage. And I don't know if anybody on minus. You don't have a minus if you have 8 or yes. If you have 8 or you have a minus there.
And that's even with bow?
That's just with handheld weapons. Now elves, sometimes elves get, if your dexterity, if you look at your dexterity, if you have a plus there, that's your plus to this weapons, and it also helps your armor class. It's already been added to your armor class, but it's also a plus to this weapon. Alright, so what do you need to hit
That'd
there?
still be more protection than
I rolled an 8, so I missed.
Okay, he fires, now, my one rule is if you do fire in kind of combat and you miss, I usually say there's no bad effect. If you miss really badly, like you rolled a 1, you probably hit somebody in the back of the head, so you're okay.
That was
So you missed.
That was by 3.
Okay, you're okay. I don't do critical hits or critical misses, but if you do roll that, something bad or good may happen depending on what I think should happen.
I will until it doesn't attack.
So it's a miss, so the zombies actually attack less. So the 2 guys in front, do y'all want to attack?
I'm gonna tell the dog to attack and I will attack.
And I'm
Okay,
gonna
your
say-
dog, he's going to go for the...
That's an awesome dog.
Alright. Do I get to roll to you?
You roll for him.
Okay.
He needs their armor class 8, so whatever he needs to get.
He's gotta take a little fight. So same as mine.
Right. Yeah, that's the good thing about being the extra animals pretty much attack.
He misses.
Okay, he tries to bite this. He like totally missed it.
He
Like
bites
the wall.
air.
Biting the air. So.
I'm gonna
So-
swing a longsword against the guy right in front of me.
Okay, armor class 8.
How about no?
Miss.
No.
We're just warming up, that's all. We're just
Okay.
warming up.
Here we go.
2.
Miss.
So far, y'all are really freaked out.
My gun right here,
Okay.
right behind the dwarf.
Uh-huh.
Can I shoot my bow and arrow?
Yes, you can. Unless you
Okay.
miss horribly, you get
How much of those
your
are
You
fire.
agree with me?
I'm ducking.
All right, here we go. 17, I think I am.
There, okay.
Damage! Okay, do I roll a d6 or something?
Yeah, it should be on the back. It'll say what damage your weapon does. So, short bow does 1d6.
All right. Die. 2.
Okay. Oh, it nicked it.
Okay.
Points or points?
All right. So that was
That was me and
everyone. Okay. Everyone nicked it. So now the zombies are going to attack. So they're up here. One zombie is going to attack the dwarf. What's your armor class? Craig? 4. Let's get it back.
The shrink wrap. It's so pretty nice.
17.
He hits you. It's a mighty club.
Ouch.
He does 2 points of damage to you. The other one actually goes for your dog. What's your dog's armor class?
Dog's armor class is AC 8.
Okay.
Zombie dog.
He clobbers your dog,
Oh.
and he staves its head in 3 points of damage. Crunch!
Oh,
Poor pooch.
bye, dog.
Yeah, exactly. He's dead.
That was
I
fast.
gotta stop wasting my money on
Anybody-
these
anybody-
toys.
Okay, y'all get anything? Soda, chips, snacks?
We need a little chips.
Oh, good, thanks.
Doritos, Cheetos,
Not
they have sour cream, Lay's, that's the $1.
Okay, so next round, the zombies always attack last, so y'all get to stand. Go ahead and give it the dog.
I like it back at the
Pack of Cheetos?
So, Poochie did his business, took a hit for you.
I mean, on the good
He
side.
took one for the team.
Took one for the
Wait a
team.
couple days. You have him back.
Alright. Okay, next round.
Who's gonna attack again?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot something. I'm just so caught up in actually playing it all the time. Well, now that we're in combat, what we're gonna do is everybody's gonna, you need one 10-sided die you're gonna designate for initiative. What you're gonna do is everybody's gonna roll a 10-sided die, each round. That's your initiative when we get to combat. If you have a dexterity bonus, you subtract that from there. So if you have like a +2 to your dexterity because you're faster, that can help you go further. What we'll do is then we'll go 1, 2, I'll call out 1, 2, 3, and you'll tell me that you go that round. So high dexterity will help you in that, it'll lower it. So go ahead and roll a 10-sided die.
What's going on up there?
7.
Okay, any 1s? Any 2s? Okay. Jim, we would.
Another arrow.
Okay, go ahead and fire. Same thing in our class A.
13 hit.
Okay, there you go. 1 die 6.
For 6 points.
Yes! Nice.
It died?
Which one?
Nope, still up there. These are actually really tough
one that's
zombies.
even
They're
Okay.
pretty tough.
He went with the one I tried, I've already
Yeah,
hit.
there we are.
So he has 9 already in him, right?
Right.
Okay.
Okay, next. Do you want to do? You don't have to do these rounds, and also you can hold. You decide I'm going to wait and see what happens, and you'll just go away. So if anybody wants to, you want to do anything, you don't have to do anything.
I rolled a 10.
What'd you do?
I can't really do
Oh, you're
anything.
a 10. I'm sorry. Who was the other?
I'm
one?
a 2. I'm in the back, so.
Okay, you're just gonna roll for right now. Okay.
I'll roll a 7.
Okay, 23s. 4s.
Long sword.
Okay.
Yeah, in front of me.
4. Okay. That's one you've already got 2 arrows. So you have.
Yeah. Oh, 2.
Oh, that's not good. You just can't get the hang of this. Any? Were you 4?
Yes.
Any 5s? 6.
6.
So one try again.
Showing 11 or more. 18.
Right, you hit. Now this one had been injured.
So you were just limbering up that one.
That's all right. I
You're
got
going for the one that hadn't been injured. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
For Gonzo.
+2. Okay.
Yeah.
For Bonzo. For
The
Bonzo.
battle cry for Bonzo.
Remember the Bonzo.
4.
Okay, you did 4. So you get
Wait,
kind
you're
of
not
cross
dead,
that
right?
first.
You did.
You notice
You
actually
did.
a little blood seeps up. So it's actually a fresh zombie. It hasn't been here for 50 years. Oh. There's like a little blood seeping out of it.
Good. He hasn't spoiled
He
it.
has 6. I have 7.
86, 6, 7.
Me.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm gonna arrow
Okay.
the guy that's almost dead. I roll an 8. I think that's a miss.
Armor class 8.
8, and I have a, well, that's,
Yeah.
it's with a.
7, any 8s?
For Bonzo!
Is there anything you can do?
It's Bonzo, not
9.
Garbanzo.
Bags right here.
Okay. Is there anything you want to do? Or anything you can't
Can I jump up in the back like turn?
do? Where's your guy? Where's your
I'm very
Right
last.
here.
You're too far to really even see him. You just see this sea of humanity in front of you, so you really can't turn to it. And then 10, is there anything you already tried to turn? Is there anything else you
Yeah,
want to do?
I don't think I can attack that far back.
Right,
in the
no, you
ranks.
can't.
Yeah, so there's really nothing.
All right, so zombie.